Friends, let's give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Christopher and Vanessa Weissman.
Hey. Hey. Yeah. So when we started off planning for this wedding, we naively and I dare say arrogantly assumed we could do this ourselves. But instead we were sort of humbled by the amazing support of our family and our friends, without whom today could not have been possible. So.
I just wanted to add that really it feels like ever since we started this, there was just a huge wave of generosity, and we've become so dependent on that. We're now, I feel, wherever it is that we are and where we continue to be, we'll forever be riding on everyone's generosity, those who are here. Thank you.
So we'd like to start off by thanking the people most forgotten at times like these.
Our collaborative vendors. It's not usual that they say these thank you speeches, but I have to say, I have all the vendors I've spoken to, I've heard so many horror stories from others, all of them are just so wonderful. I have not encountered a single problem with any one of them because they were so professional and truly very passionate about their work. The lady who made this gown and put this coat to get this suit together and my bridesmaids' dresses, name of the girl is Jess, and she owns Jess Haute Couture. And it's amazing because she has just so much patience. After all the changes that we wanted, she was just there for us. The San Medeo Chorale, the ones who sang for us in church, were just inspiring. And these are people who are professionals. They do have a day job. This is not the only thing that they do, and yet such a gift of music that they have. We have Katrina, of course, and Yaz, and Karim, who's actually in charge of the sounds. Serene, who's made all of this possible, all the food, even the bus people who had transferred you guys here. Honestly, it was just one phone call, one click, and they were on it. And I just, the people around you there in black, these are the people who are making it possible. So I just wanted to thank them so much for being here.
We chose carefully this place to share this moment with you, and would like to thank you all for being here, and also basically to acknowledge our friends from St. Paul's. So the colleagues obviously from Ogilvy are at the back. Yeah. The Japanese school, so mainly Tim there, Lynn Stranger, yeah. The folks from XM Asia, who are sort of there in the middle. The Overseas Family School, and the folks from McCann Erickson. Especially those who obviously had to fly in from Manila. It was obviously a big commitment by you guys. And obviously, speaking of which, our family friends and extended family flew in from the Philippines and the UK, who basically put a lot of effort to come in here and obviously helped with a lot of errands towards the end of it. So it was truly the effort to share this moment with us is really a wonderful gift, and we'll never forget it. So
we'd also like to give a special mention to those who played some roles in our celebration today. Our lector, Ed Marchinor, our readers, Ansu, and Mylene, my sister-in-law. And our brilliant MC, of course, my bridesmaid, Lisa. Our strapping bagpiper, Roy, the Piper. Honestly, our very, very adorable flower girl and ring bearer. Our glamorous bridesmaids, if you can see them all spread out there. Our dashing groomsmen. Our candle, veil, and court sponsors who were chosen for their wisdom and purity of heart. These characteristics that we hope to bring into our marriage.
And of course, the extra special roles of the principal sponsors. We're giving to 4 of our most admirable friends whose lives and choices have always been our guiding posts. Sabrina and Paul, 2 of my friends who aren't actually here today because one of them's in China and one's in Italy, where they live. But they've always been by my side and have shown me the amazing possibilities the world has to offer.
I have Jerry and Cecile, and of course their partners, Maita and Lito, who have been very close friends of my parents and have shared the most important, my parents and therefore my friends as well, and have shared them, come on baby, have shared, I was reading that, sorry, my parents and me, and shared the most important events in my journey here in Singapore. They've seen how I've transformed from that woman in Manila to the woman that you're seeing in front of you now, and they know all of the backstories, and we have the rest of the night, so you can ask them if you like. I hope that this will continue. They will continue to join us in our journey.
We've also been so fortunate to have our best friends, our most liable confidants, to be our matron of honour and best man, who flew all the way from the US and the UK just to hold our hands and keep us steady as we started this new adventure. And all, obviously, this week has been pretty crazy. And obviously,
okay. Of course, the biggest thanks goes to our parents. I'd like to start with my mama and my papa. Thank you for all the help, for the preparation, the despedida, and the numerous other gifts, big and small, that you have showered all throughout my life. But the one I am most grateful for is teaching me what true love and true commitment is. We're gonna do this. Okay. True love and true commitment is through the example of your marriage. Papa, the glow in your eyes when you see Mama. I mean, we all know she is wonderful. We all know she's very talented, but the way that you look at her, that really tells me that she is precious, and she is. And I've searched high and low for that look. And that day, when I saw that glow in Chris's eyes, I knew I found the one. Thank you for teaching me what to look for.
Dad, I want to thank you for allowing me to pursue my dream of seeing the world. When I got on the plane to Canada after university, who knew I'd get to settle down in Singapore and start this new future story ahead of me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa and Chris. Friends, please stay on. Vanessa and Chris will be going around for more photos. There is more dessert. And Katrina and Cindy will be playing a bit more for us. So please, have a good evening. Stay on. Congratulations again to our beautiful bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Christopher and Vanessa Weisman.